Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Okay, so we got a couple of things that we're going to talk about today. One is I want to apologize for the late start. You're probably seeing that there's a little bit of, I'm having a shout out to Holiday Inn. This is not of their problem or their issue, but I'm having a slight problem with my internet connection today, as y'all probably seen this morning on the show. And so that's what took us so long to get on. I was trying to get that shit fixed, or whatever you could say. So shout out to that shit. Anyway, so we're going to be discussing Casanova 2-time today. We're going to be discussing the paperwork that revolves around his particular case. I think we're going to go through the paperwork really slow, just to make sure that everybody can get an understanding about what's going on, make sure I don't miss anything. We have more than one piece of paperwork to go through. The first paperwork I'm going to talk about is going to most likely be the paperwork that revolves around a previous case where he stole a song, because I want to have a conversation about the likelihood of Jay-Z and Roc Nation actually extending their services to him, because I think that's going to have a lot to do with whether or not he is going to see freedom again. I think a big part of whether he's going to become, or whether he's going to be allowed to be free again, is going to revolve around whether Jay-Z and Roc Nation extends their services with their lawyers, per se. So I'm not sure what they're going to do. Obviously, none of us are, but I'm curious, and I want to know what you guys think about that. So before we even talk about that particular topic, I want y'all to put into the chat right now the likelihood that you think that Jay-Z and Roc Nation is gonna extend their services to help him out with his lawyers. Because not for nothing, that might be what took him so long to actually how do you say, turn himself in, Because like I told you before, while there was a whole bunch of different content creators that was like, he's on the run, he headed to Panama. I was like, nah, he's not headed to Panama, homie. One, he's rich. Or should I say he's a person of note. You know who he is when you see him. Like, this guy's pretty distinctive. How's he hiding and running somewhere? That doesn't even make sense. Shout out to that shit, though. So, that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about. Yes, Grandmaster Jay did get arrested by the feds today, but I don't know enough on that topic to actually discuss it. I don't know enough about it to actually discuss it. So y'all gonna have to, maybe we drop a video on it tomorrow. You showed me that somebody said something about it, you have interest in it. Maybe we'll drop a video on it tomorrow. But as far as I know, Grandmaster Jay, real quick, I'll tell you what I know about the guy. I believe he's part of the NFAC, right? The No F's, I forgot what that stands for, but basically those are the black militia guys running around with the guns everywhere, trying to make sure that our people are well protected. For everybody that don't know, that's one way to put it. And they're saying, I believe they're saying that he waved the gun at a police officer or at a federal agent or something like that. And by doing that, he broke a law, which they're now trying to hold him accountable for. So I believe that's what it is. I can't tell you much more on it past that at the moment, though. Also, with that being said, since we have the way that this show is gonna be today, you're gonna send your drops, but I'm not gonna call any saloon drops tonight. I want to apologize for everybody that likes the saloon drops, but I'm not gonna call none of the drops for the saloon. Real quick, let's get to the drops on the previous live, and then we're gonna keep it pushing, and we're gonna try to get this going as quickly as possible. I know that I had y'all waiting. I want to apologize about that. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $12 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $2.01 drop. Shout out to DZ with the $2.03 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $3 drop. Shout out to Paul Hicks with the $6.01 drop. Shout out to Blacks 4 Picks with the $5 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $2 drop. And shout out to James S with the $5 drop. And to begin the day off, shout out to The Don with the $10 drop, pulling up to the saloon. He says, for let's start the show off right. Definitely appreciate you. Let's try to get about 6 to 10 more $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all, let's go. I'm trying to make it so y'all can see the damn comments. Come on, y'all, let's go. I think this is, y'all gotta pardon me. I'm just in a rush because of all the stuff that I had to do today, as far as with the internet. Anyway, let's do roll call real quick and then get to the show. What up, Monica Kendra White? How quickly did I get that bullshit? Less than 10 minutes. What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? How you doing today? She says, hey everybody. Hey, Monica Kendra Whitehead. Okay. Who else we got up in here? Shayna Richardson. How you doing, baby girl? She says, hey, BB and family. Hey, Frost. What up, Young Soul? Salute. What? Soleil! Shout out to Soleil. She pulled up as usual. How you doing? Okay, cutie. She says, what's up, family? BB and Network. Frost. Love y'all. Hope everyone's having a good night. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. Hey, what's up there, BBN Network? BBN Network says, check out the BBN Network apparel store. And then he dropped the Teesprings link. I think y'all should all go to that apparel store, cop you some BBN merch, and then send the pics, and then post the pics on IG and tag us. What up, Soto Zen? How you doing this day? He says, good evening. What up, Terrence Jones? He said, let's keep them likes up tonight. Frost been killing it. Y'all should just hit the like button now, because at some point, I'm going to say I'm not going to do a thing if we don't have enough likes. So y'all might as well just hit the like button now. What up, what up, Christopher Roscoe? He says, salute, Black Jack Frost, BB and family. How you doing, my brother? What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones, how you doing, my brother? He says, salute, Frost, BB and family. What up, Roach? Salute. You already know what it is. Who else we got up in here? Who's we got up in here? What up, GB Gotti? He says, yo, What up, Emmanuel? He says, facts, Rock Nation better do something. I think he needs Rock Nation to do something, not for nothing. What up, Wheezy? What up, Steve Corey? Who else we got up here? Did I say Terrence Jones? He says, I can't see Jay letting him just sit like that. But then again, if he was warned by Jay, it's fair. What up, Young Soul with the $2.99 drop? He said, the GOAT here, $3. I'm laughing because you in here with these guys. Who else we got up here? Black Cuddy said he had to put his lawyer team together, and Rock Nation is just an advisor with his issues. Copy. All right, that makes sense, Black Cuddy. That makes 100% sense. I do have no idea if 6ix9ine bought Lil Baby an AP watch. Did Lil Baby say 6ix9ine bought it for him? If he did, I believe him. What up, DSTN? Nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. How you doing tonight? What up, Gorilla 2XX? He says phones was tapped, Frost. I can believe that. We'll discuss that too. Hold on. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that. I believe that too. So, hold on. So, just so I can get this correct, you saying wasn't nobody snitching. You saying that the phones was tapped, and that's how come whatever information got out. Now, this is what I got to say about that. I'm about to yawn and shit, though. I'm not sure of breath. But this is what I got to say about that. Then that means that there was more than one individual that wasn't smart enough not to talk on the phone. I don't know what's worse. A whole bunch of people talking on the phone, or one snitch. Because one snitch means, you know, everybody did everything the right way and they needed a snitch to get caught. People talking on the phone means that motherfuckers was sloppy. Snitching is bad. Do not get me do not get me wrong. I am in no way advocating for it. But if you're trying to tell me that these dudes were sloppy and now they about to lose time and they go to jail because they were sloppy, I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. I don't know what's worse. What up, Dirty Digital Media? He says, what's up, BBN? How y'all doing tonight? What up, Emmanuel? How you doing, my brother? Who else we got up in here? Salute to James S. Salute James S. Pulls up smoke shoes. That's it. What's up, Lady Money Roll with the $1.99 drop? She says, cool. What up, Direct Effects? Says, what up, OG Frost Chiller, my dude? You already know what it is. What up, DZ? DZ says, BBN Frost. What's up? Salute to the chat. What up, Young Snow? What up, The Real Muse? Said, new follower, Star sent me. Salute to Star. Feel me? You know we fuck with Star. That's the homie. CEO Chris got him, bro. Shaking my head. I don't know what CIA Chris was involved in that shit. What's up, man? These guys is really facing problems. We're not making those jokes. What up, SW Roll Runner? How you doing? Who else we got up in here? What up, New York Urgent Letter? What up, Ye Rock the Great? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. What up, Rodney Small? Said BBN, what's good? We getting right to the show now. Boom. What up, OG King Blood? How you doing, my brother? I know you pulled up today, but I couldn't come out. Sorry about that. Terrence Jones says people went from not snitching to telling on themselves these days. Now, this is what I got to say about the whole wiretap thing. I 100%, if there's a wiretap that happened, okay, I'm not arguing that. I am not arguing that. I'm not going against that. I could believe 100% that there was a wiretap. A lot of dudes get caught on wiretaps. You'd be surprised. What happens sometimes is the wiretap isn't even legal. I'm going to say something real quick. Listen, a lot of times the wiretap isn't even legal. But they use the wiretap and then they go get shit. So it looks like they got it organically. You feel me? They use the wiretap and then they go get shit and try to make it look like they organically got it. Like, you know, we just did real good police work. When in reality, they didn't do real good police work. They cheated. They cheated the system. They got a whole wiretap that they wasn't supposed to have. And that's why you hear people say, watch who you go around, watch who you talk to. If a person literally just speaks to you on the phone, that can get your phone tapped. If you speaking to somebody who's a person of interest and y'all talk about something, that can get your phone tapped. Just keep that in mind. I want people to keep that in mind. So yeah, there's a possibility that there was a phone tap. But also the thing about this is they're going back. What up, Bree? The sniper. Don't forget, they're going back and they saying that these crimes that Casanova 2 times is involved in goes all the way back to 2000. They saying between the span of 2010 and 2020. So they're also saying crimes from a shit long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're trying to tell, and a wiretap can't tell me somebody has a gun on them. Remember, Casanova's, just so we could be clear, what up, Drop Kill? Just so we could be clear, Casanova's on 2 of the counts. I believe count 13 and count 14. Count 13 is to distribute drugs, and count 14 is having a firearm during the course of a crime, which could have been the crime for of conspiracy for drugs. A wiretap can't tell you that. Copy, Roach. A wiretap can't tell you that. We taking calls tonight, by the way. We only got 1 drop today. We taking calls tonight. We only got 1 drop today. $10 drop. You get to call in and talk your shit on this case. You get to call in just in general. The Don, if you want to call in, all you got to do is screenshot, hit me on IG Live. I mean, not IG Live. Hit me on IG. Hit me at this IG. You're going to hit me at this IG. Boom. You could call in. $10 drops get you a call in tonight. Mark A said a snitch can. Yes, a snitch can. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, Breeze Brim says that means someone telling my brother on the same type of charge. A 924C. So I'm not arguing that there's not that wiretaps do or don't exist. What I'm saying is Casanova's charge is 1, the distributing of drugs, right? And 2, basically having a firearm in the commission of a crime. Which it can be believed that he had a gun during the sale of said drugs. So whatever the case is, how would you know that he had a gun if he was either openly brandishing the gun? First of all, how would you know he had a gun on a wiretap? You think Casanova got on the phone and said, I had a gun? I just don't think that happened. So I just think I need more. There's more going on here than just a wiretap. And that's what I'm saying. I could be wrong. But before we talk about that, I want to have the conversation of whether you think Rock Nation is going to supply him with a lawyer. Who here thinks Rock Nation is going to supply him with a lawyer? I want y'all to put comments down there. And while y'all putting the comments down there, we're going to look at this one piece of paperwork right here. Right? And then we're going to get to the other paperwork in 2 seconds. But I want to look at this piece of paperwork right here because I want y'all to understand something. Rock Nation are entertainment lawyers, correct? Rock Nation entertainment lawyers. This isn't debatable. That's what they are. They branch out and they do other things from time to time, but they're entertainment lawyers. I need to turn this room colder. But they're entertainment lawyers. This was an entertainment situation right here. Roc Nation bailed on Casanova. From the information in which I received, Roc Nation bailed on Casanova. Casanova then decided not to go to court, and there was a $250,000 judgment made against him, where he now owes the guy for the song that they're saying that he stole. And then, to add insult to injury, allegedly, the guy got beat up in jail, and he thinks the reason why he got beat up was because Casanova sent people to do it. So my question to you is, this is my question to you. Who here thinks that Roc Nation is going to supply Casanova with attorney help? Oh shit, thank you for telling me. Everybody look at the sun. Look at the sun. Y'all see that sun back there? You see that sun back there? Boom, buildings. Appreciate you, Emmanuel. Only because we're doing paperwork today and we want to run smoothly, we're just going to call out the drops. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. Steve Corey said he's not a big enough artist. They won't help him. Deezy said they ain't supplying shit for him. He got all the eggs in Meg's basket. Yeah, they do got a lot of eggs in Meg's basket. Young Soul said nope 3 times. Bree said I changed my mind. They not helping. Non-bigness says negative. The menu said damn, he's done. DSTN says he doesn't need an attorney. He needs a legal team. I don't see them looking out, especially after he's been warned. Well, that's basically what I'm saying, DSTN, a legal team. You're correct. Yes, and he is Bleak's artist. I believe they don't want to be involved in this mess. Also, Lovely E says, good evening, Frost, BBN family. I mean, Rodney Small. Yeah, thank you, Lovely E. Rodney Small says they don't want to be involved in this mess. He on his own. I also believe they don't want to be involved in this mess. Tony Ray says, hey, Casanova, you ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. P.S. Rockefeller, be a dangerous snitch. That chick, Desiree, whatever. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about now. Tony Garcia says, I bet Hov not still picking up his phone for cash. He needs a high-priced legal team. I agree. Casey Emanuel says, they been left him when he didn't go to court. Damn, he's done. Roc Nation looking like criminals and not rich commercial folk like Jay-Z wants the company to look. They are looking bad. DZ says, nah, they're not going to touch him. He's a liability. IBN McKillen says he should have knew better. He got to hold this one on his own. They don't want the label attached to that. Now, check this out. How would y'all feel if all of these crimes that they're accusing him of are crimes that they're saying that he committed before he was signed to Roc Nation? How would y'all feel if these crimes that he's being accused of are all crimes that he allegedly committed before he was signed to Roc Nation? I want to know what y'all think about that real quick while I get this other paperwork ready. Oh, the other one is a link. I want to know how y'all feel. Because I see people saying he should have knew better, he should have did different, yakety smackety, this and this and that. But how would you feel or would you feel the same if these crimes that he's being accused of committing were all committed before he signed with Roc Nation? What up, LV the Slap? Emmanuel says, academics said it was all before the fame that is catching up and that unfortunately he has to deal with it. Sad, he did good just to not be rewarded for it. I say reward the man. Now I say all that to say this. Before we get into any further conversation. Only he could be innocent. That's a whole fact. I hope I used the word allegedly enough times, Breeze Brim. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. He says, salute OG, BB and family. Don't trust anybody but God and your mother and father, straight up, period. I'm going to tell you what the problem is, right? This is what the real problem is. And this is just me talking. So this is probably give you. I'm gonna give you an example of business I tried to do with somebody, so you can get a better understanding of what I'm trying to say. I contacted somebody once, and I was like, it was somebody, you know, they doing whatever they doing. I saw them doing some stuff on IG, and I said, why don't I try to get some people on IG to come work together so we can build something? Because there's a lot of people on IG that have talents and have skills, and if they work together, there's no telling what we could create. So, just so we could be clear, I tried this before. I tried to contact some people on IG. It was some models. And I told them I was going to basically give them free publicity. What up, True Talk Sessions? What up, Anthony Iman? What up, Leto? I told them I was going to give them free publicity. You see how I give free publicity to these other Instagram models that I don't even know from Jack? I don't know them. Some of them, okay, long story, I know some of them. So, do you know that I tell these Instagram models I'm going to give them free publicity, and you know they wanted me to pay them. I say that again. I went to some Instagram models and I told them I was going to give them free publicity, but they wanted me to pay them. Coincidentally enough, they had low subs or a decent number of subs right then, and they could have grew exponentially, but they haven't. So now I contact another person just recently that's kind of in that same group, because I'm constantly trying to get a group of people together where we could work and build our own studio. No, I contact the person and I tried to talk to the person. The person just asked me a million questions going around in a circle. So my point is this. How are you dudes out here trying to do criminal activity with people, and you got people who you can't even have real conversations with? People out here nowadays are so me that they can't even recognize opportunity. Now, shout out to those people, because I'm not mad at them and I'm not trying to in no way be disrespectful to them or anything like that, because I'm not angry. I'm working on some stuff, and maybe it's better I work on this stuff the way that I'm working on it right now, in contrast with trying to work with people that, you know, I don't know what the fuck was going on, to be honest with you. So I'm telling everybody, stop committing crimes. Stop committing crimes. Because half of the time you're gonna have to go commit a crime with a person that you can't even have a regular business with. Not everybody is solid. And most people got other things on their mind and other things going on with them other than got other things on their mind and other things going on with them that just don't make no sense. Yeah, stop committing crimes. Y'all people's out here. You got people out here thirsty, hungry. They can't even get their own businesses off the ground. They busy. It's hard for me to explain because I'm really trying to be. I don't really want to say anything disrespectful about anybody, and I understand people was out here trying hard, and I don't want to say anything disrespectful to anybody. So I'm gonna. Everybody's out here working, and they trying to work hard. It's just your character really comes through sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people characters really come through, and so you gotta be careful about who the people you work with. That's why I try to tell people I would not ever work with anybody I beef with. Like, if I ever beef with you ever, I would never work with you. Never, on nothing. Period. Ever. I just wouldn't do it. Because if you beef with me, you gotta be a bad person. Because I don't want to beef with nobody. And I'm always as honest, and I'm always as I'm not gonna do nothing to you. I'm gonna stop talking to you before I beef with you. You understand what I'm saying? So if you beefing with me, you gotta really be a bad person. Like, for real, for real. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta be a bad person if you beefing with me. And that's just the way I look at it. So if I ever see somebody beefing with me, I'm never doing nothing with you. Shout out to you. You can go, I guess, troll me and waste your time and energy and efforts while I'm working on a shitload of things that you don't even know about yet. And then what's going to happen when you see how much a person is done? You know what I mean? So shout out to that. But oh, did I say blue collar crime or white collar crime? White collar. Wait, what? Oh! Check this out. Do y'all remember yesterday? I'm going to show this paperwork real quick. I just got a line on something. Do y'all remember yesterday when I said, hey, you see this outlaw chick? I wonder why she's not getting life in prison. Yeah, do y'all remember when I brought that up yesterday, or was that just me? Am I the only one that remembers when, oh man, look at my hat. I couldn't even see it. I can't even see the screen and shit. But do y'all remember yesterday? Do y'all remember yesterday? No, could I just block person? Do y'all remember yesterday? No, I did not get the snowflake. You sent it? Do y'all remember yesterday when I said, yo, this outlaw girl, why is she not getting the same thing? So I was just communicated to that she's out on bail. I was just communicated to that this outlaw chick is out on bail. Now what do y'all think about that? What up, Roach? Now what do y'all think about that? I was just communicated to that the outlaw girl is out on bail. Now I did say something yesterday, and one of the things I said is that if anybody in here was a snitch, it was probably one of the people I called the name. Hold on. Did I point her out yesterday and call her name more than once? Didn't I point her out yesterday and call her name out more than once? The feds don't give bond, as far as I know. The feds don't let you bond and bail out, as far as I know. Didn't I call her name out more than once? I said, look, I think it's fishy. Oh, that was you that sent it. I thought that was you that sent it. Bam. No, baby girl. I don't need your disrespect. But what we can do is we can give you all of the bags. Hold on. Let's stop everything we doing for a second. Can we get bags? All of the bags for Shantae, who tried to disrespect me with a Cash App. No, baby girl, I'm fine. I don't need your dollar. And I don't need the disrespect you sent your dollar with. Shout out to you, though. Can we get all of the bags? No, I did not want to label her because I thought it was unfair. It was on Morning Coffee. Appreciate you, Zixter. So hold on. So I called the shit out then. Is this, I'm telling you right now, this is why you got to come to the BBN Network. This is why you got to come to the BBN Network. This is why you got to come to the BBN Network, because we workshop this shit. We workshop this shit. Chris Jackson says, shout out to that shit. Not for nothing, but Abdul Mahmoud Roof. His name was Chris Jackson. He used to play with Shaq in LSU. So Chris Jackson says, Breeze Brim 59, from my personal experience, the 2 on ankle monitors in my case was working. Let's go. Let's get 5 to 10 more $10 drops to the Cash App. Shout out to Book smart, street smart with the $10 drop. He said, OG, you already know. Let's go. Who want to call in? Who? The Don, Everett Gilchrist, Book Smart, Street Smart, all dropped $10 tonight. One of you want to call in? Hit me on IG. Told you. But I didn't want to label her because it's unfair. Because we can't just be calling people snitches without a little bit more evidence other than just... But I told you. I told you. Now, if she not looking like she up to no good, I don't know who is. If she not looking like she ain't up to no good, I don't know who is. I told you. I said if it's going to be anybody, I said it's going to be one of these two people. And then we looked up. And I said, okay, so why isn't she her maximum life? Why is her maximum only 20 years? And y'all started trying, somebody started trying to say I was calling her a snitch. And I was like, no, I'm not calling her that. We're not going there. We need more. I think the ankle monitor is enough. I think with this ankle monitor situation right now, we can say, look, there's a good chance she's talking. Now, with all that being said, is she on any other count? Let's look. Her name is Shayna Outlaw, right? Let's see if she's on any other count other than conspiracy to commit racketeering. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that in one moment. We don't see her on no other count. No, I pointed this out yesterday too, didn't I? Or this morning. I pointed this out previously too, right? She's on no other count. She's on no other count. Book smart, street smart is too funny. She's on no other count. So this is what I will say to the fact that she's on no other count. Her crime is aggravated identity theft. Being as none of the crimes that she's involved in is violent. That's the only reason why I can see if she isn't snitching, why they would let her out. She's not involved with anything other than aggravated identity theft. She's not involved in drugs. She's not involved in any violence. Gorilla said Frost should be a private investigator. Nah, man, this is... I mean, I don't want to... Appreciate it, though. Appreciate the faith. Could we get these likes up to like 150? Because if I say a number and I say y'all got to get to 150 right now, you ain't going to be able to make it. If I say y'all got to get to 200, you damn sure ain't going to be able to make it. So could y'all get these likes up to 150 already, please? Appreciate you. There's enough people in here that don't hate Jack Frost that we could get this up to 150. J.H. Town says the statute of limitation for federal crimes, for the vast majority of federal crimes, the charge has to be brought within 5 years of when the crime was committed. Miguel Pineda says she got the phones tapped, quite possibly. I keep hearing that the phones was tapped. Maybe she did. What do I know? I'm not saying she did. I'm not saying she did. Maybe she did. But let's get those likes up to 150, because if I call out a number right now, you niggas ain't gonna make it. Let's see exactly what her crime was, right? So this is count 16, correct? Ain't it dope how I have a person that got this shit? Shout out to that shit. It's count 16, right? Let's go down to count 16. In or about August 2020 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Naya Austin, a.k.a. Baby, and Shayna Outlaw, a.k.a. Easy, the defendants knowingly did transfer, possess, and use without lawful authority a means of identification of another person during and in relation to a felony violation enumerated in Title 18. Wait, ain't Title 18 when you say... Ain't that, no, that's Chapter 18. Title 18, United States Code Section blah, 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 to which Austin and Outlaw unlawfully used the names and social security numbers of other persons to file fraudulent applications for COVID-related unemployment benefits. Yep, I already know how they got caught. I'm gonna be quiet though. You thought I was joking when I was calling her outlaw? There you go. That's how the feds got involved. They've always... Feds are watching every gang, twin. Feds are watching every gang. Could y'all please stop acting like the feds ain't watching every gang since however, whenever? The feds are watching every gang, man. This is what got the feds involved. This is what escalated whatever the hell else was going on. That federal money is what got them busted. This is what got the feds involved, I'm telling you. In my belief, this is what got the feds involved. Maybe I'm wrong. What the hell do I know? But look, just so we can be clear on something. They not playing around with these dudes messing with that COVID money. They ain't playing with these dudes. They not playing with these dudes. That's that COVID money. They was filing fake COVID complaints. Unemployment benefits. They busting everybody right now for this. Right now, they're busting everybody for this. What about that dude? What about that? Was it the rapper? No, not the rapper. Was it? I think the guy from Love and Hip Hop or something. Ain't there one of them dudes from like Love and Hip Hop or some shit like that? Or is a rapper or something like that from down in Florida somewhere, and they just busted him for this COVID shit? They busting everybody for that shit right now. You know who else they busted for the unemployment shit? Did y'all hear about the people in the California prisons? The California prison stole something like almost like $2 million. They had prisoners filing unemployment. Niggas, you's employed. What y'all making? I was gonna make a joke like y'all making shoes and shit. Y'all answering phones for freaking for fucking like Sprint and stuff like that. Pretty Ricky, that was his name. Appreciate you. Pretty Ricky just got caught for the same shit. Yeah, the dude from Pretty Ricky. I did the story. For everybody that don't know, I did the story. Shout out to Virginia with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. Let's go. You're looking for 5 to 7 more $10 drops to the Cash App. Virginia, if you want to call in, this is the IG. You hit me on the IG. You could call in and talk your shit. Hold on. I did the Pretty Ricky jump off. Hold on. I hate when I gotta go backwards like this, like crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I did the story. Go check the video out. Go hit the like button when y'all go in there also. Also leave a comment. Be like, yo, I'm here from the Tonight Show. Go check it out. I did the story. Go in there, watch the video when you get a chance. Be like, yo, I'm here from the Tonight Show. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get those likes up to like 300. We're not using the N-word, twin. Let's try not to use the N-word. I'm trying not to use it also. Oh, you're Virginia? Shout out to that. What up, Zigster? The Zigster. All of the rappers are having money problems. That's a fact. Nah, you good. Don't worry about it. We just try not to use the N-word, stuff like that. We try to practice. I slip up sometimes too, homie. I slip up all the time. What the hell? We only human. But look, I did the video. Go check out the video and make sure you leave the comment that you hear from the Tonight Show. Tell me how the video was in the comments whenever you get a chance. I did the video. And we had a whole conversation in there about the difference between scammers and hustlers. Hey, Zigster, $2 and you can make your name turn green. Go become a member. $2, you become a member. Turn your name green, Zigster. That allows me to see you better. Hey, what up, Jordan? Jordan Randolph said, when I saw Kaz moving that 2-time bud, I was like, he making himself too hot. I'm going to tell you what he might have been trying to do. Alright? He might have been trying to make it look like if they try to accuse him of any drug stuff, he could be like, no, this is what I do for a living. Like, no, I have a card. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they need to fight Jake Paul to consolidate their debts. Shout out to the Star Report. Shout out to Trevane Burton. How you doing, Trevane Burton? Salute. All of the charges that I believe are currently against Casanova are things that he did previously. Yeah, he did get accused of drugs. See? That's a fact, Jordan. You ain't lying. Jordan be on it, for everybody that don't know. He knows what the hell he's talking about. Even if I disagree with him, he probably knows what he's talking about, even if one of us might be a little bit wrong or right about whatever. But I want to show y'all real quick. Let's go back to this paperwork first. This girl right here, Shayna Outlaw, she's out. That girl right there, Shayna Outlaw, she's out. And she has on an ankle bracelet. She is free currently. She is free. If y'all remember, what up, Chanel? If y'all remember from when we was talking about this, I believe it was either earlier today or last night. Zig said earlier today. When we was talking about this, I highlighted her name. Do y'all remember that? Do you remember I kept highlighting her name and making it so y'all understand that she was a person of interest? You want to know why I did that? Because I'm good at this fucking job. I'm good at this job. She's the only person who her maximum is 20 years and not life. In August 2020, Naya Austin and Shayna Outlaw, without lawful authority, knowingly used the identification of others to file fraudulent applications for COVID-19 related unemployment benefits and aided and abetted the same. Excuse me, for anybody that watched this Casanova stuff on any other channel, did anybody else point her out, or was it only me? Did anybody else point her out, or was it only me? I'm curious. Did y'all see anybody else highlight her name other than Jack Frost? What up, DZ? How you doing, my brother? Were you saying things that I missed? Oh no, you just pulled back up. TSTN. So can you do me a favor? We got 282 people in here. Could we get up to 175 likes? Also, let's get 5 to 10 more $10 drops to the Cash App. Let's go. And for everybody that Star sent here, shout out to Star, and I appreciate y'all for giving me your time and efforts. Wait, who said Casanova was sending hits to a 15? What in the hell? Why did he have to be the one that did the thing to the 15-year-old? Is these dudes serious? Is these dudes serious? And these are the guys that they channels get. People love these guys. Yeah, that's false info, Jordan. He gave me a shout out at the end of the show tonight too. Salute the Star. Let's go. Copy. Other YouTubers, don't hold me accountable for other people's craziness. That's crazy. Casanova didn't put no hit out on no 15-year-old kid. Casanova literally he's just friends at the moment, or was just around the wrong people at the wrong time. I wouldn't even have guessed, but I'm not surprised. What the hell? I'm not surprised. I wouldn't have guessed it was him, but I'm not surprised. I just seen it, G. Star's the big homie, yo. What the fuck? Star's the big homie, man. First of all, if they wanted Casanova for putting a hit out on that kid, do you know they would have made how public they would have made that? Do you understand how public they would have made that if Casanova really would have put a hit out on that boy? Now how public they would have made that rapper has child murdered. You know how public they would have made that? Yeah, Star's the GOAT though. You know how public they would have made that? They would have made that so public, the FBI has the opportunity to call a rapper a child murderer. You do know this, right? For everybody that even thinks that he did that. For everybody that thinks that he did that. Cass didn't call no hits on nobody. Hell no. This dude is I don't know. See, I'm not a hater. I'm going to explain something to y'all. And I'm not calling nobody else a hater. But I'm going to explain something to y'all. I'm not a hater. I don't even care if you don't like me. I'm not a hater. What in the hell? Can we have intelligent conversations about stuff? Roach says, for the FBI, the sexier in the news, the better they love to say that. The better they love to say that bull if it was true. That's a fact. Call it a lodge. That's what they call the KKK. If you go to any small town or something like that and they got a lodge, that's really a KKK group. Don't move there. Y'all put you on the game. If you go and you thinking about moving somewhere and you see a building and they're like the something something lodge and it don't got no windows, that's a KKK building, man. Don't move over there. Stay away from that town. Move to a couple towns over. Jordan Randolph says they're going to say he was pushing weave to aid a bread for the gang. As soon as somebody tell it's for him, they're going to put all the butter on him and make him take the minimum. They should just call it a lodge from now on. I am not in a gang. This is a lodge. You see these ties? This is not a gang. We are not doing gang stuff. Those ladies over there that's trying to flag down cars, they just wiping down windshields on the insides. You drive them around the corner, they clean the inside of your windshields. You can tell because it gets foggy. That's how you know they working. The fuck? Shout out to Lee with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you. Shout out to Lee with the $10 drop. Also, Lee, if you want to call into the show, all you got to do is, this is the IG. You just dropped a $10 drop. This is the IG. All you got to do is hit me on Instagram in my DMs. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of you sending the money. Hit me in there, and I'll let you come right on the show and spit. I like Ronnie. Every time I go on the show, I forget to say hi to her. I think she don't think I like her. I like Ronnie. She got a sexy voice. She sounds like she wears glasses, so I'm all the way in. I likes them ladies with them glasses on. Shout out to all the ladies out there that wears glasses. I love them ladies with them glasses. DSTS said this ain't a gang, we a private patrol. That's what, something else, man. You gotta stop calling. I agree. You gotta stop calling the shit gangs. For real, for real. We is not a gang. We is a lodge. What's happening is that sometimes people lie. Also, let's not act like everybody that goes and testifies and snitches is telling the truth. A lot of times people are snitching and telling lies. Let's not act like they all telling the truth. Alright, so hold on. We got some more stuff to look at over here. We got some more stuff to look at. It's just that a lot of y'all came in late, so y'all missed a lot of the paperwork we was looking at currently. So let's go to what count we want to look at right now. You see this count right here, conspiracy. Let's look at the controlled substance count. We're going to look at the controlled substance count. That's count 13, right? That's count 13, right? So hold on. Okay, count 13, narcotics conspiracy. Narcotics conspiracy. It says grand jury further charges for at least in or about 2010 up to and including the present in the Southern District of New York. The names and others known and unknown intentionally and knowingly did combine, conspire, confederate, and agree together with each other to violate the narcotics laws of the United States. It was a part and an object of the conspiracy. All the people again, all of their names, with the exception of Miss Outlaw. The defendants and others known and unknown would and did distribute and possess with the intent to distribute controlled substances in violation of Title 21. Okay, boom, boom, boom. We're trying to see exactly what they're saying. All the names again, and it said spot. Well, let's make sure before we go any further. Let's make sure Casanova's name is right here. For anybody that don't see it, that's Casanova's name. It's right there. Somebody is trying to hack my PayPal at the moment. Always put on two-party authentications. Always use two-party authentications. Somebody is trying to hack my PayPal at the moment. Always use two-party authentications. Anyway, Casanova right there. It says $200. I'm showing them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, they're trying to hack my PayPal right there. I mean, what to tell you. Don't share code. I won't. It says 280 grams and more of mixtures and substances containing a detectable amount of cocaine base in the form commonly known as crack cocaine in violation of Title 21 United States Code Section 841. So they're saying cocaine right here. They said 5 kilograms or more of a mixture of a substance containing detectable amounts of cocaine again. All right. 100 kilograms and more of mixtures and substances involving a detectable amount of marijuana. Now, the only thing that I want to say is we don't know if this is from now or if this is from before. We don't know if this is something recent or from something previously. Shout out to Jordan. He says, facts. I ain't going to talk without facts. Learn from Frost. Appreciate you. This is an indictment. These are the charges. What are we supposed to be looking at, Trouble 357? We're not supposed to be looking at the actual charges? These are the charges that they are indicted for. Does anybody know what Trouble is talking about? Because he doesn't sound like he knows what he's talking about. Narcotics conspiracy charges. Does anybody know what Trouble is talking about? And for the person that's trying to hack my shit, I have everything 3 and 4 fucking like if you literally don't have my phone, you can't get access to shit. No, Trouble might not be used to seeing facts. He's literally arguing with the paperwork that the look what he's arguing with. Before we go any closer, this is how you know niggas is just retarded. Look what he's arguing with. He's arguing with this. Yeah, see, I'm on a website. I'm literally on a website. Could y'all see the website name at the top? I'm literally on the government website. This is what Trouble is arguing with. Shout out to Trouble though. we know why you trouble and shit. You gotta be ass backwards. Mind says, yo Jack, marijuana is only legal on the state level. It is 100% illegal federal level. Okay. It's just decriminalized. It's still illegal. Also, I'm hearing that they got them for wiring money to maybe they were wiring the weed money or something. I don't know. But shout out to Trouble though. Trouble he knows more than the United States Attorney's Office. Shout out to Trouble. Should we just kick Trouble? Who thinks we should just hit Trouble with bags? Who want to see Trouble get hit with bags? Leto said dump bags on son. Who else think we should hit Leto with bags? Real quick. Whoever, if we get 20 people putting bags in the chat right now, we kicking fucking Trouble the hell up out of here. Who thinks we should hit Trouble with bags? Let me see. In the chat, let's see the bags. No, you gotta put bags in the chat. Let's see some bags if you want Trouble to get hit with bags. Twin said don't kick him, we need the info. You know what, you're right. We're not gonna kick him. But I do want to see who want him kicked though. I want to see who want him kicked though. We like kicking people. Idiots, he's an idiot anyway. The fuck? See what? I'm telling you, man. We get 20 people that want this dude here with bags, man. What the hell? How you arguing? This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. When you hear people talking bad about Jack Frost and the BBN network, remember, I get people that come in here and argue with the literal U.S. attorney's paperwork. These are the same people that's going in everybody's chat talking shit about me. Twin said, please don't kick him. He a lost soul and needed guidance. Frost, please let's guide his lost soul. Soto Zin says, all of the bags. Oh man, y'all couldn't see me do that. Hold on. Soto Zin said, all of the bags. We gonna let Trouble stay. Trouble probably went back to their other account right now anyway. What you don't know, Twin, is they'll have like 4 and 5 different accounts. Alright? So Trouble is probably somebody with like 3 or 4 different accounts. So they'll say some weirdo shit and then jump to another account while I kick that account. So you might not know. But so that's how they do me over here. So that's why the people that are normally over here, they're like, just get them with bags. Get them up out of it because they know that person already. They know the person got another account. They coming right back. Hold on, am I lying? Hold on. Can we get some regulars in here to explain this? We like Twin, by the way. We like Twin. Can we get some regulars in here to explain this to Twin real quick? That's what happens. I just told you they trying to hack my shit. They trying to hack my PayPal right now. These motherfuckers they be so mad. Nope, not hot. You want to know why? Because it is. I got the AC on low. The AC is on so low. It's so cold in this room right now. It's so cold. You hear it? I just made it a little bit colder. Or do you like my polo hat? Do you like my polo hat? It's a real hat. It's a real polo. Do you like it? Do you like it? It's a real polo hat. DSTN said, you not lying, fam. We got trolls under the bridge. So that's why I'm saying it don't matter if I kick dude. He got like 5 or 6 more accounts ready to rip. It don't matter. These people come here to get kicked, homie. I'm telling you right now. They wake up in the morning, they make accounts just to bring it here and get kicked. These guys is dedicated. I don't know what to tell you. They are dedicated. What up, Queen Shy? Well, you know I am a Macy's ambassador. No, I'm not giving out my code. Are you crazy? Thank you. Even OG know. OG King Blood said he be having multiple accounts, yo. Wait, Booksmart says BBN Network. I see earlier a Jack Frost hater bleed had 115 subs. And you wonder why they hate you. What the fuck? Maybe they should make a content instead of talk about me all day. I'm not entertaining them. Somebody asked me not to kick them. He said, fuck it, I kick him. I tried to help. If that trouble guy talks again, let me know. We kick him then. I don't really feel like going back up there and kicking him. I'll remember if he ever uses that account again. Anyway, let's get back to the content. Alright, so. Special ed from kindergartens. Could we get some short buses in the chat for trouble? Yeah, we don't care. We don't got no problems with kicking people. Yo, first of all, we have merch called Bag Season. We have Bag Season merch. We have merch that is directly derived from the fact that we will kick your ass to the curb. This is a fact. We have Bag Season merch. I ain't lying. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to do something, and while I do that, I'm going to leave this on the screen for y'all to read. So y'all can read some of the charges. Yo, can we get some short buses for that trouble guy? Can we get some short buses? Because we do love our brothers and sisters, no matter how ignorant they are. Give me 2 seconds. I need to run and do something. And while I run and do that thing, I'm going to leave this on the screen for y'all to be able to read. He needs all of the short buses. Appreciate you, Twin. He needs all of the short buses. You probably heard about us, but the haters was talking shit, so you just didn't think nothing of it. Be right back. I'm going to let y'all be able to read this stuff and talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I can't play the bag song because Foot in the Ass has to send it back to me with the curses taken out. Oh yeah, for every... You know what? We're gonna play it anyway. We're gonna play the bag song, y'all. Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing. Cuckoo. And get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN. Hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content. Come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost. Yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here. Yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name. That's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags. And you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? I unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on, bro. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? So everybody that's new here, that was the bag song. Some of y'all have not heard the bag song before. But that's the bag song. We do not have a problem with kicking people out of the room. Dude, I'm not even concerned. I have so many, I'm not even concerned. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm not concerned. Just appreciate you, Matt Slays. Yeah, we hold the door over here. Right while we kicking you out. We don't care. Anyway, let's get back to the content. Can we get back to the content? I'll let y'all hear the bag song. Ooh. Oh yeah, just for everybody that don't know, BBN has a this is our store. The link is the pinned link. This is the BBN store. The link is the pinned link. This is the BBN store. The link is pinned. Jordan Randolph says, Frost, they be like, how he know all this info? I'm like, the same way some pay attention to IG models, I pay attention to hip-hop news. That's a fact. This is the BBN store. Link is pinned. Link is pinned. That was an accident, though. Boom. Oh shoot, we at the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. This is usually around the time that we just bullshit. This is usually the time we just bullshit. Yeah, go cop the Popular Loner merch. This is usually the time we bullshit around. Just so everybody can know. This is the Popular Loner line. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. He said, show some support if you can. We all struggling, man. Y'all support them corner store folks. Shaking my head. This is the Popular Loner line. All sizes. Well, not those. 3X. I don't know what that is. But it goes up to 5XL. Popular Loner line. Anyway, let's get back to this. If you don't mind. You say Yo Gotti Barber and Nate Trainers are loan sharks. Well, usually around the 1 hour and a half mark is when the show starts winding down. And we start just, you know, bullshitting, having a good time. This is usually when the saloon actually opens up. And we call out the saloon drops. Somebody try to make me a SoundCloud thing. I don't know. They be doing a whole bunch of weird stuff trying to hack my stuff. They tried to hack my Cash App too. They've been trying to hack my Cash App this whole time. This whole time we've been on the jump off, they've been trying to hack my Cash App. No, nigga, every single thing is double encrypted. Everything needs verification codes that are only sent to my phone. Everything. I'm laughing at shit. Hold on, I still pay for Skillshare? Yeah, I do. That's like $50 a month. They trying to go into my Patreon. Shout out to that shit. I don't even know what Snapper is, but apparently I have it. I guess they're signing me up for stuff. They even tried to hack into my SoundCloud. I don't know. I mean, whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm glad I'm paranoid. I double encrypt everything. You smoking on some tropical? Hey, where James S at? Those guys know more about that stuff than me. You motherfuckers gotta be so mad. I don't care about none of that. Oh, my fault. I'm having a good time watching them do that shit, so I apologize, y'all. I think it's funny. I'll laugh about it later when y'all not on here. I'm wasting y'all time. I don't need to log into my PayPal. Why would I need to log into my PayPal? I have a card. I never need to log into PayPal. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. You only see his smoking feet. As far as with okay, so hold on. Somebody asked the 6ix9ine question about the shooting with Chief Keef. I'll tell you what the judge said. I'll tell you what the judge said in regards to the 6ix9ine shooting with Chief Keef. I'll tell you what the judge said in court. I don't got my books with me apparently, but I'll tell you what the judge said. The judge said that there was never a threat on Chief Keef's life and that the person was only paid to scare Chief Keef. That's why every time I hear somebody say, yo, he tried to kill Chief Keef, he paid to get Chief Keef killed. That's why every time I hear somebody say that, I immediately say, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because I was in court and I heard the judge say in court, the judge said that Tekashi 6ix9ine paid to have Chief Keef scared, shot at, and scared. So that answers that. Somebody just asked the question, so I'm answering it. So that's what the judge said. If y'all don't want to go off of what the judge said, if y'all don't want to go off of what the I want to say something about G Herbo right now. If y'all not gonna go off of what the judge said, if y'all not gonna go off of what the prosecuting attorney said, then I don't know what to tell you. If you're just gonna decide if really something else happened and that the prosecuting attorney and the judge are both wrong, then shout out to you. What can I tell you? I can't tell you nothing then. But as far as with G Herbo can get out of this with no time. First of all, these are white collar crimes, so he might just get bail. These are white collar crimes. He might just get bail. They don't have to worry about G Herbo's crimes aren't that somebody might get hurt if he gets free. You see, one of the main reasons why they hold you on bail is that because they think you won't show back up to court, or they think that if they let you go, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna hurt somebody or commit more crimes that might injure or put the public in safety at risk. G Herbo's crimes is basically money laundering. Is wire fraud. Money is fraud. So they don't have no real fear that G Herbo is gonna go out there and somebody's gonna get injured or hurt. Even if he still commits more of these crimes, it's gonna be more. I'm not gonna say victimless crimes, but nobody's gonna get hurt. Nobody's gonna get injured. Dave East might be in trouble. That's a fact. Because they're going after all of the rappers that are attached to gangs. that are openly attached to gangs. They're going after all of the rappers that are openly attached to gangs. So I believe that G Herbo is going to be freed. That they're going to give him bail or something. He might have to sit a day or two in jail and they're going to give him bail. Because his crimes is not violent. They don't have to worry about him, you know, letting him out and then all of a sudden he's going to go after some people. They don't have to worry about that. Casanova, they gonna hold him. I don't see them letting Casanova out. I don't even see Casanova trying hard to get let out just because of the optics of it. Yeah, the government probably would let them out hoping that they do more crimes. That's a fact because nobody's getting hurt. They stealing money. The government probably would love for them to do more crimes so they could put more time on their head after they find them, if they find them guilty. Nah, nobody's safe. But you see, this is the problem. I'm going to explain something real quick. I want you to understand something. I want you to yeah, but if he's a flight risk, they could just take his passport or whatever the case might be. They don't got to worry about him being a flight risk. They could put an ankle monitor on him. They could put an ankle monitor on him. Get it? So they could put an ankle monitor on him. I don't know what to say, but he's gonna do somehow get the ankle monitor off of him and put it like on the tail of that dog, like that lady that be sitting in the park in that commercial. So they don't have to worry about that. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is another thing that you got to understand. The coronavirus fucked a lot of rappers up. A lot of rappers got crushed because their lifestyles was spending so much money. You want to know why they have to do this wire fraud shit? These niggas can't do shows. That stream money ain't what they think. The streaming money ain't what y'all think it is. They don't get paid off of that streaming money like every month. They might get paid like every 3-4 months. Like that streaming money probably got to go through like 3-4 hands before it reach them. They not independent. Is he independent? Is G Herbo independent? Anybody know if G Herbo's independent? Is he independent? Because if G Herbo's not independent, that streaming money got to go through like 3-4 people's hands before he touch anything. Look, I even to get in my phone, you got to use my fingerprint. You motherfuckers. One of y'all said he's independent. Jordan said he's independent. Terrence Brown said he's on Epic. He's been indie since he came in. He's not on Epic. I'm going to tell you what helped out. And this is the thing that kills me about why this is fucked up that this happened to. If this is really old shit that they going at Casanova 2-time for, it's effed up. I'm going to tell you why. Because Casanova 2 times had a deal with whoever he signed with. He makes something like $1,000 a month, period. No matter what, they pay him $1,000 a month. A lot of rappers don't even get that. A lot of these rappers, once they couldn't do shows no more, why you think they all went to Philly? I mean, pardon me. Why you think they all went to Atlanta and they all went to freaking, I think Dallas or Houston or wherever that was in Texas? Why you think they all went there? Because those was the only place open where you could go do shows at. Tell me I'm lying. How am I wrong? Tell me how I'm wrong. So this coronavirus tore a lot of these rappers up because they wasn't able to go do a show over here for I don't know how much they getting paid per show. They go into some strip club, do a walkthrough for 10 grand one night, then another night they in another place doing a walkthrough for 10 grand, then they go and they actually do an actual show and they get paid like 30, 40,000, 50,000. They didn't have that opportunity because of the coronavirus. But they still had them bills. Why do you think Lil Baby winning? Him and his shorty is on the plane flying back and forth from Dallas or Houston, wherever that is, to Atlanta doing shows every motherfucking other day. They winning. Six 9 signed that $10 million contract. So somebody sent me this. Oh, so those are distribution deals that you're trying to say that these labels did? So if those is distribution deals, his money running low. Whatever the hell's going on with him. We always hear about how much money these guys make. Do we know how much money they spend a month? Queen Tamika Mallory. This is Queen Tamika Mallory right here. I don't know if she's. I don't know. I don't know what's. I, I don't know if she's smarter than she's pretty, or if she's prettier than she's smart. I know I could listen to her talk all day. And I could look at her all day also. My eyes won't even get tired, nor will my ears. Wait. Yeah, so these rappers, coronavirus is killing them because they not able to go tour. Okay, so this is something you got to understand. Rappers make most of their money that they spending working. They have to be able to go tour. You feel me? They have to be able to go tour. They have to be able to go do shows. That's why they want to go up to the strip clubs and shit like that. But everything shut down. So coronavirus fucked up a lot of people money. So forget G Herbo. A lot of people is out here doing shit that they're not supposed to be doing. A lot of people is out here doing shit they're not supposed to be doing. Remember, I showed y'all the video that I already did of whatever that dude from Pretty Ricky name is. This video right here, go check it out when y'all get a chance. Leave a comment. Say the Tonight Show sent me. Leave a comment. Say the Tonight Show sent me. I did this video. Nobody cared. Exactly. The event-based money is done. And you got to understand, like, you could tell me, I don't care how much money you tell me somebody make. I want to know how much money they spend. I don't care how much they make. How much do they spend? How much does it cost for them to stay being them? That's what I want to know. How much does it cost for them to stay being them? You tell me that. Because a lot of these dudes got a lot of money coming in, but they got a lot of money going out. Come on, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App before we pull up out of here. Let's go. Jordan Randolph said his label low key. Jordan Randolph says his label low-key a bag maker. DSTN says club walkthrough, shows, events all shut off. Terrence Brown says it's easy to make money, but it's hard to keep it. Wait, first of all, just so we can be clear on that, the lifestyles in which they have is dependent on them spending money. You do understand this, right? The lifestyle that they have is dependent on them spending money. If they're not spending money, they can't retain this lifestyle. If you go tell me that this guy's a rapper and he's spending all of that money, I don't care if it's really his money or if it was whatever, but he a whole rapper, he's spending all of that money on planes and exotic trips. So that's money that he's not spending on land. That's money that he's not investing. That's money he's not building businesses with. That's money he's not growing. Get it? So I get that it's easy to make the money, and it's not that easy to make the money. But it's harder to keep. I'll agree on that. But we have to also be mindful that these rappers' entire persona is created around the fact that they have a budget, or that they have a lack of a budget. Twin says a lot of them spend thinking the money won't stop. This is a reality check for them all. That's a fact. Jordan Randolph pulls up every now and then. That's the homie. Trying to see whatever relevant comments y'all making real quick. Kareem said that's why all the artists are doing the tag a rapper or artist scam. I've been seeing a lot of people do that, but I don't know what it's for. Anyway, it's going on 11:30. I'm gonna get up out of here. Let's call the drops real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go, Sub God. Appreciate you. Boom. I'm gonna let you go somewhere else and self promote on somebody else's channel. I don't know you. The coquito, I want some of that shit. I think you know what I was about to talk about. Hell yeah, I want some of that coquito. What are you talking about? Tell me when to party. Roach said, I've loaned numerous rappers money. So hold on, Roach. Am I right when I'm saying that these rappers are living, a lot of these rappers are living above and beyond their pay? Am I right when I'm saying the fact that they not able to tour right now, or a lot of rappers are hurting? I'm asking. I'm curious. You would know better than me. I'm asking. I'm curious. He said, hell to F yeah. That's a fact. Most of these rappers are living off loans. Let's call these drops real quick and get up out of here. Roach said broke. See? I'm single as shit, but when I do find a woman, I want it to be somebody that we can make money and build shit with. I don't want it to just be somebody that we could go play and have fun. I want to build businesses. I want to talk business. Y'all don't understand, yo. Yo, I'm going to tell you something right now. I be going around people, like sometimes I go around people or whatever the case is, and I be wanting to talk about business, but I can't because it's always going to sound like I'm I'm fucking bragging or some shit. When in reality, I'm not bragging. I want to talk about business. I want to talk about how we gonna make money. I want to talk about making money. I want to talk about how we gonna what portion of the money that we make we gonna put to the side to make more money. Like what we gonna invest in. Like these are the type of conversations I like having. But if you try to talk to the wrong people about shit like this, they gonna think you bragging. So I'm trying to tell you, yo, like that's what I like talking about. Yo, ask JMS. We go out to the trip in Las Vegas. I'm supposed to be on vacation. James S, could you tell them what I was doing like the whole first half of the time like the whole first half of the couple of days I was out there? James S, could you tell them what I was doing? Like that's what I like. I want to be around somebody that we could talk about how we gonna get to that bag. Like you know what I'm saying, and then go do it. Not be scared. Him and Liberty Hazelton had to keep asking me to stop working. It was like, yo, Frost, you gotta hang out some. You gotta chill. They over there just chilling. I'm busy trying to do work and stuff. Look, he said it right now. I'm trying to tell you. Shit. Anyway. Let's get up out of here. Definitely appreciate everybody from coming through. Let's call these drops real quick. And then I'm going to let y'all go. Let y'all go about your lives. All of your lives. Your first lives. Your second lives. All the way to your 9 lives. As if you got 9 lives. I have no idea which one to use as part feral. That might be, some of yous in here might be part feline. Who knows? Everybody says that they lions and they in the jungle. Let's call out these drops. Shout out Anthony Iman. That line is actually from Slick Rick. Looking, smelling like $1,000,000 through warm my valley shoes and my fly green. Stepped out the house, stopped short. Oh no! Looked outside, I forgot my Kango, so I dally. I ran to the alley. I bumped into my homegirl Sally from the valley. Anyway, shout out to Young Soul with the $2.99 drop. Shout out to Lady Money Roll with the $1.99 drop. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart again with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to The Don with the $10 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. Shout out to Andre Pratt with the $10 drop. Shout out to Virginia with the $10 drop. And shout out to Lee with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate when you like. I appreciate when you subscribe. I appreciate when you comment. I absolutely appreciate when you share these videos. All over Facebook. All over Twitter. I could just see it now. BBN Network. Advancing, growing, being things. Shout out to you guys. What you talking about? Yup, demonetized. Says who? A lot of people like myself went to school, learned how to do digital media, and have now turned their abilities that they learned in school off of their, how much did that cost me to go to that fucking school, that they learned off of their $40,000 education. Some people didn't go to school and get the education and they jumped on YouTube and they're doing quite fine. But some of us went and spent about $40,000 on our education. $40,000 on our education. And that was just for that school in order to be able to do this. So if you need to shame someone, you rat bastards. You're going to have to shame somebody that wasn't preparing for this before this was a thing. I was preparing to be on a platform like YouTube, having my own TV channel, having my own show before it was a thing, back when it was just a dream and one of them nerds' imaginations. Shout out to them nerds. So shout out to you, Mr. J. Rodriguez. You ain't gonna shame me, you rat bastards. I've been preparing for this. I got over 3,000 videos. And guess what? I bet you if you can do this for a living, you would. Yeah, Jordan, he be in here. He been here and there, depending on what we talking about. Yo, I'm gonna let y'all go though. I want everybody to have a great night. Rich Real Name says, I dropped bucks on a finance degree. I made way more money driving the truck. Yeah, but that was only for one school. And it's only $40,000 because I paid some of the money back. So that's a whole nother story. So because you know you get grants. So I got enough grants that I only actually owed. But I used to be a career student. I went to school for a ton of different things. I went to school for communications. I went to school for business management. I went to school for digital media. That's this right here. I use all of those different assets and all of those different skills. I went to school for journalism. I also used that skill. You understand what I'm saying? So I went to school for this type of stuff. So that's why whenever somebody is like, they trying to talk crazy to me or trying to be disrespectful, whenever anybody's trying to talk crazy to me or trying to be disrespectful or talk shit or whatever the case might be. Shout out to Deontay Watts with the $5 drop. He said, shout out from the BBN fam from BBN South. Yes, I know that we have to get the BBN West and BBN South merch out. I get it, okay? But yeah, I went to school for all of this type of stuff. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all didn't go to school. Well, a lot of the haters, I'm only talking about the haters when I speak about this. I get it. A lot of y'all, the haters, y'all didn't go to school for any of this type of stuff. You wanted to just come to you like that without no hard work. I get it. But I used to work full time and I used to go to school full time and I was sleeping like 3-4 hours a night all weekdays for like, I don't know, like 2 years, 2.5 years. So I did a lot of work for this. So you can hate, and you can let your children see you hating a grown-ass man that's out here about his business. Also, I just want to add something real quick before we even go any further. Before we get off. Yeah, you can hate. You can have your children watching you hate a grown-ass man, and your children is going to grow up with those same principles. And instead of go out into their life doing something for themselves, they're going to decide, why should I try to be a person or try to do well or try to do anything for me and my own when all I got to do is sit back and hate on the next man. And, you know, that could be their life and, you know, whatever. Shout out to that shit. I mean, what you want me to tell you? But I do want to show y'all something. we have a new editor. So very soon, obviously I'm gonna let you know when, obviously. But we have a new editor, so very soon we have a new editor and we're having some new writers. I have a whole, like, this is what I'm doing, y'all. So our internet newspaper is gonna be up and running again, hopefully within the week, as soon as we get everybody up to speed on what we're doing and how we're doing whatever we are doing. But as you can see, we have, so I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you over here hating on me and I'm working. So shout out to you. I mean, I don't feel sorry for you. This is what you want. You don't want your life to be better. You rather just, you know, hate on another grown man out here working. So, you know, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Look, those are all links, by the way. It's a fully working site. These are all links. So shout out to you, yo. My daughter's busy watching me out here working a YouTube channel, having an internet jump off, doing stuff. You feel me? So I don't think college is the scam. I think thinking that you're going to get a job somewhere because of your college is a scam. A lot of the things that I learned from college, I learned from being in college. I'm very happy that I went to college and I learned. But I apply myself. A lot of people don't apply themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I apply myself. Like, I'll find a thing out. I'll learn a thing, and then I'll apply that into my life. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people will find out a thing, learn a thing, and then don't apply it. And then, you know, don't understand why they're not getting the results that they would like to have. You got to apply it. I apply it. So, shout out to that shit. With all that being said, yo, look, I love y'all. Everybody have a good night. Don't let the haters win. The haters, don't let them win. They not going nowhere, homie. The haters is never going nowhere. Never be convinced that the haters are gonna stop hating. First of all, the only way a hater could stop hating is if they start loving themselves. That's not gonna happen. Haters are never gonna start loving themselves, so they're never gonna stop hating. You understand what I'm saying? They're never gonna stop hating. So go about your business. Do what you need to do. Let the haters focus on you while you focus on you. And we got a lot of things coming forwards in the BBN network, and if we get the things worked out the way that we're trying to get these things worked out, everybody is gonna be very happily pleased. The haters gonna kill themselves. My haters is gonna kill themselves. They're gonna look back and be like, damn, all that time I wasted, this nigga Jack Frost was really out there doing shit. Let's go. Later, everybody. If you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, first thing we want to do is drink water. One of the best things that we can do for ourselves is drink water in the morning. This particular water that I drink, I even know the alkaline content. We need water with natural alkaline. It got an 8.88 pH. Know what's in your water. Not all water is the same. Just so you can get this idea. People like to think all water is the same. All water is not the same. So, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.